Okay, today I have an encouraging word for you, and here it is. It's never too late to begin again. I know that some of us right now, you've been through several careers, or maybe you've been through several projects, or you've been through several businesses, and you're frustrated and you're like, man, can I do it again? And let me share something with you. That is one of my biggest fears that I've struggled with since I could talk, so I don't know what, 30 plus years ago. And my biggest fear was, could I do it again? Could I build this thing again? Or could I do this project again? Or could I run that race again? Or could I do that good on a paper again? Could I do that good on a speech again? These are all, this was my bout with self-doubt. And that was a big, big, big thing for me. And it's a dragon that I slay every day. It's something that I'm butting up against. And I think that to really to squeeze the juice out of life, and to really feel like you're progressing, you want to be butting up against your dragon, your enemy, all the time and winning. But it's something that's always there. You never overcome it fully because it's there, but you have to embrace it. And that's what I've done is it's something that's a voice in my head. And I'd like to be able to say here like, yes, I've eliminated that self-doubt voice. But guess what? It's still there. Now, I've quieted it down a lot. Matter of fact, Warren Buffett in his book, The Snowball, talks about self-doubt. I mean, he's one of the most wealthiest men in the entire world. And he talks about his self-doubt. And that was something that I struggle with and I still struggle with. And so could I begin again? Could I start again? It's never too late. I don't care if you're 75 years old. Think about how much experience you have if you're 75. You have 75 years of experience. Well, what if you're 25 years old? You have 25 years of experience. Okay? It's never too late to begin again. Maybe you've retired from your career and you're like, well, what am I going to do? Actually, that's a great place to be. You have infinite possibilities. You're not stuck in a box, or you're not stuck in a situation where you have to do what you've been doing for the last 25 years. You don't have to. You've retired. You can move on. You can graduate to your life's passion. You can begin again. Some of you right now are in a business and you're hit a plateau and you're struggling right now. And guess what? Hit the reset button. Turn around, fire yourself, turn around and hire yourself again, and hit the reset button and just start again with the fervor and the energy and the enthusiasm that you started that project with 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever. Once again, I know it's easier said than done, but these are words that I'm giving to you because they were given to me. Once again, my biggest struggle was, can I do it again? And it's never too late. Colonel Sanders, Kentucky Fried Chicken, that started when he was 60 years old. Literally, I mean, he had his restaurant and he was pretty successful with his restaurant. And then they wanted to build a highway right through where his restaurant was. And so literally he lost his restaurant. And pretty much he thought his entire life was over at the age of 60. But he was able to franchise the concept of Kentucky Fried Chicken, and he asked for, he said, look, I tell you what, give me 5 cents for every piece of chicken you cook with my recipe, and that's the deal. And they thought it was an awesome deal. By that time he had like 600 franchises. He's making 5 cents for every piece of chicken that's sold. Multi-millionaire. And so it's never too late to get started. So what is it that you want to start? Is it a new business? Do you want to write a book? Do you want to do some sort of a training? Do you want to write kids' books? Do you want to build an orphanage? Do you want to do some mission work? Do you want to hit that 7-figure mark or 6-figure mark? Or do you want to travel around the world and taste all the different wines and taste all the different cheeses? What is it that you really want to do? Maybe you want to change careers like 180 degrees. And you want to go from a sales orientation to maybe a service orientation. I don't know. But I'm here to let you know that I'm giving you permission that it's never too late to begin again. Because all of us every year, at the beginning of every year, people put their New Year's resolutions or their goals or their outcomes on pieces of paper and everything like that. And there's so many different ways to do that. And you don't have to wait till the beginning of the year. You can do it 3 months into the year. You can do it 6 months into the year. You can do it in October if you want. It's never too late to begin again. With that said, I hope this message has encouraged you today, and I look forward to helping you arrive at your next intended destination, healthy, wealthy, and happy.